You're listening to WICR, Iona College Radio.
Good afternoon,
Wagwan, brethren.
JD and JT.
Unbelievable. Wagwan.
We're back this week with me, the host, Jeremiah, and my co-hosts, Justin and
You always forget
Ryan
about me.
Fitzpatrick, our City Island.
City Island plug. Not our City Island plug. Whoa. just throwing that out. Not our City Island
You're
plug.
right.
We're not affiliated.
Wow, that's kind of harsh.
We're not affiliated.
That's a little harsh.
Is it? Is it?
You trying to do a bid? I'm not.
You have to.
I'm not.
I know a couple guys doing a couple
Oh, yeah?
months at Rikers.
Oh, yeah?
Wow. All right. That's a little scary.
Shout out to Burnside.
Yeah. There we go.
Okay,
All right.
let's start with the day.
Anyway, here we are. What is this, like our fourth for the show?
I think it's our fifth.
Feels good.
Feels good.
Still on the air. Haven't
Yep.
been kicked off.
Came close.
Came
Came
close
close.
last week.
Came close.
Pretty darn close.
Yeah.
Slipped up.
Anyway,
I will hold it to you. The great ones make mistakes, too.
let's quickly get into some NFL action this week.
Just
I know
leave.
our Patriots fan is quite
Woo!
happy.
Woo! I just want to say, do we all remember the Kansas City game? What Tom Brady has done, that offense has done, they can't do it anymore. Tom Brady, what? They should just trade him. Bill Belichick should just trade him and take what he can get now. Huh?
Unbelievable.
Huh?
What's that sound?
Huh?
What's that noise that you're
Yeah,
making?
what is that?
I just want to
that like
say
disapproval?
this is why Tom Brady is the best quarterback in the league. He takes what he can get. You tell? Is Peyton Manning better than Tom Brady?
Yes.
I
How?
still think he was. I
How?
think he is.
If Tom Brady had those receivers.
Yeah, and Peyton's doing great things. Peyton still had a good stat line. He finished
Tom
with
Brady never has good
438
receivers.
yards and 2 touchdowns. And one of those picks that he threw was not even his fault.
Neither was Tom Brady's.
Tipped off.
Neither was Tom Brady's.
And Brady had 333 yards, 4 touchdowns. I don't know.
You don't know what?
I still think Peyton Manning's great.
How? He is great. If it's game on the line, playoff win, I'm taking Tom Brady anytime. And you can't deny me that fact. What?
I know.
You're still taking Peyton Manning
I still
in the
take
playoffs
Peyton
when the
Manning.
game is on the line,
Yep.
even though he doesn't get it done.
You can't say that he doesn't necessarily get it done.
All right, percentage-wise, you're more likely your best chance is Tom Brady. What do you mean? He's under 500 in playoff wins.
I don't know. I just feel more comfortable going with
Why?
Manning.
Why? You're not telling me a reason why.
because he just.
Because what?
If you look at the weapons that he has, they're better than Brady's.
Okay, what
I
happened?
would rely more heavily on Manning's weapons than Brady's weapons.
I'm relying on Brady because he makes
Edelman
people
dropped
better.
like 3 balls the other.
Okay,
game.
people drop passes all the time.
I'm just saying.
People,
I'm just
Edelman.
saying, receiver wise, I would rely more on Peyton.
We have a healthy Gronk, Tim Wright getting involved. We have Brandon LaFell getting.
Yeah, but he's not like if you put him against a really good defense, I don't
What
think
happened?
Brandon
I thought
LaFell
the
breaks away.
Broncos defense was going to hold us to under 20 points.
I didn't say they were holding on.
That's what I've been hearing. What Broncos
They're
defense?
good.
They didn't look that good.
They still are good.
Oh, okay,
I still say the
they didn't look
Broncos.
that good.
At the end of the day, the Patriots have a very tough schedule coming up,
I know.
and I think we'll learn more about this defense, which seems to be pretty good.
Brandon, what did I say about Brandon Browner and Darrell Reeves once they get into it?
They're
Here
good.
we go.
What? I know Jets fans are pretty upset.
We're not upset.
You
I'm
sound
upset.
upset.
Well, Jeremiah.
You thought Darrell Reeves was coming back, and then he chose the Patriots. How'd you feel?
I knew he wasn't going to come back.
I
Woody
would-
Johnson, our owner, wants nothing to do with Darrell Reeves.
You spelled him and Brandon
Rex
Browner.
Ryan wanted him back. Even Reeves wanted to come back, but he knew.
Brandon Browner is, he gets called for those flag plays, but he's that tough defensive presence that we need.
He's good.
He locked down Julian Thompson, locked him down.
I don't.
I got syrup in my soda.
What?
Mute him.
It's a little early. I mean, he is not really saying much, but
We don't reward bad behavior on this show. We don't reward bad behavior.
discipline.
I got syrup in my soda.
Why are you singing? Quiet down. Anyway, we had some very clear things that happened in Week 9 for the future in the NFL this year. You know, we had the Romo injury; he was out. Brandon Weeden.
I just want to say, if the Cowboys lose like this, if they miss out on the playoffs like this, it's gonna hurt.
It's gonna hurt.
It's really gonna
'cause
hurt.
they look like the best team in the NFC at one
They
point.
were the best team in the NFC, and then Romo gets injured. And is this how they're really gonna go? They start out 6-1, and then
2 in a row.
they just fall apart.
I will say that they still should have won against the Redskins, but
They should have.
but a loss to the Cardinals. The Cardinals are the best team in the NFC, in my opinion, right now.
Facts.
7-1. Carson
defense.
Palmer's looking good.
He's because his offensive coordinator is not putting him in the position to make mistakes.
Bruce Arians knows what he's doing.
He's like a
He's not. I feel like he's not a game manager. Like
he's
Alex
not.
Smith.
He's like a Troy Aikman. He's like a Troy Aikman. Good quarterback. Never
I like that analogy.
never made a mistake. He just made the pass when it needed to.
I think that's fair. I like the Cardinals right now.
I do too.
Their defense is good. If they could get back some injured players that they have.
The NFC West is always fluctuating.
Yeah.
First it was the 49ers, Seahawks. Now it's the Cardinals.
And then the 49ers lost to the Rams. And a heartbreaker. Fumble at the goal line.
Do you think that he
Last
crossed?
play of
Do you
the
think he
game.
crossed the?
I don't. I don't think he crossed the plane.
Yeah.
I think Kaepernick fumbled before.
Maybe.
He never really had the ball if you watch the replay.
Mm-hmm.
The snap was kind of bobbled a little bit, and he never really had it.
Hmm.
I don't know why you're going with a quarterback sneak on the last play of the game.
It's no. I would rather do that with Colin Kaepernick.
But then if you're going to do that, have him do some
I'm telling you
cameos
that
hopping
defense. I
over-
told you that defense is not. They lost key pieces too. Whitner and all those.
Oh,
guys.
they lost a bunch of guys.
Just
on
like the
defense.
Seahawks. I'm telling you, those were key pieces. Just like the Seahawks.
The Seahawks are sort of getting it together.
I mean, they played the Raiders.
I know. but still.
What are they? 0-8
and
now.
actually, the Raiders almost came back on them. Only lost by 7, I think.
Exactly. They played the Raiders. You have one more win than the Raiders. You guys should feel good about yourselves.
No, I'm not feeling good about myself. I told you. I want the Jets to lose
That's
out.
terrible.
No, it's
You
not.
might as well be called Mitch Kupchak.
What are they, like 1-7?
They're 1-8. I want them to lose out.
God bless. Is that like one? What's the worst record in football like history?
0-16.
0-16.
The
Detroit
Lions.
Lions.
God bless. What
The imperfect season.
How long ago was that?
That was
That
not
was-
too long ago. That
was
was
it?
like 06, 07.
No, it was before that. No, it was on after that.
It wasn't
When
that
did
long
Matthew
ago.
Stafford come in the league? About 5 years ago, right?
Yeah. It wasn't that long ago.
It was probably
'cause
like
I remember
2008.
it very
And
well.
the thing that killed us is that they started preseason 4-0.
Yeah.
The 4-0, like this team is going somewhere.
It was
And
pretty
this-
funny.
just
Probably
lost
would have
game.
quit football after that.
And then they got Matthew Stafford, and then that just
And then it got better.
Is Matthew Stafford really good?
he
be
can
good.
put up numbers.
He
Yes,
could put
I
up
don't
numbers.
know football guys. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I mean
we
he's
know.
thrown for more than 5,000 yards
So
in the season.
I think the Jets should lose out.
Really?
Yeah.
What is that?
I would have just stopped playing.
You
at
know,
this point.
it's been so long since the Jets have had a top 3 pick. If you think about it, it's been a really long time.
I don't know why you guys took Mark Sanchez in that draft.
I don't want to talk about it. I think that was a different draft. I'm thinking they could have, Jets could have Joe Flacco as their quarterback. That year they took Vernon Golston out of Ohio State.
You know, you guys could have had Peyton Manning too.
I don't want to talk about it because
Let
they
me
took
tell-
Ken O'Brien.
Let me tell you. Let me
Ken
tell you, Fitz.
O'Brien
Let me tell you,
for
Fitz.
Peyton Manning. I don't
So
wanna talk about
they
it.
Jets get the what was it? First overall pick? He was number 1
Nah.
pick. Peyton Manning.
This is why we need a stat guy.
Need to. So
see.
number 1 overall pick. Let's just say that.
How long
And-
ago was this?
This is when Peyton Manning first came into the league.
Okay, so it's years ago.
So they say Jets said, "All right, we're gonna take you, Peyton Manning." You know what Peyton Manning says?
Mm.
He says, "If you guys take me, I'm staying another year in college."
Jesus.
He said, "I don't want to play for the Jets. They're terrible." And what did he do? He stayed in college.
Good for him.
I mean,
You guys really could have had.
That's like what
you
Bo
could-
Jackson
you
did.
imagine if
Well, not like
Peyton
that,
Manning
but-
and Tom Brady in the same division.
that'd be pretty cool.
Yep. But
Play each other twice.
hey,
a year.
I'm happy Peyton Manning went to the Colts.
I mean, honestly, I think the Jets should lose out, and they should just draft Marcus Mariota from Oregon.
Hey, you guys can win, another 7 games in a row.
No, I
Sneak
don't
in.
want it. I don't
Sneak
want it.
in.
I don't want 7 games.
You guys, Geno Smith, he's gonna save us. He's the truth.
garbage.
He's gonna
He's
save us.
horrible.
La loser.
He's really bad.
I don't know what that feels like about.
Yeah, you wouldn't know losing
Heather.
because you're a
You ever seen
Patriots
the
fan.
SpongeBob episode?
But you do know losing for NBA. But we'll talk about that in a minute.
Not anymore.
We'll talk about it.
We
We'll
gonna
talk
get
about it.
into it.
Oh yeah.
All right, so let's talk a little Week 9 coming
Here
up.
we go.
Are we talking about basketball now?
I mean Week 10. I'm sorry. I'm off. What are we doing? Can we focus here, fellas?
Sorry, Papa. Dímelo.
Okay, Week 10. Oh, God. See, look, the Jets have a good chance to lose again. They're going to
Who
play
you
the
guys play?
Steelers. Big Ben's on a tear right now. I don't know what is going on with the Steelers.
Ox. That's what they call the ox. That's what they call him. The ox. Because he's so strong.
Really? I've never heard that.
Yup,
name.
they call him the ox.
I believe it. He's a very strong.
Was he
dude.
6'4"? Like 260?
He's a big
He
dude.
is huge.
6'4",
And
6'5".
does not go down easily at all.
Call him. I remember when he broke his nose.
Oh, yeah.
And they reset it. He just came back out like, yep.
That actually happened to me one time.
He played.
Ew.
What about those games he played with a high ankle sprain? I hear a high ankle sprain is like the worst. It's not like a regular just.
It's a high
it's-
ankle sprain.
I know, but like it hurts.
I never even
I
heard
hear
of
it's
a
like
high ankle sprain.
So
before.
uncomfortable.
Unbelievable.
So the Jets
The
have a
Ox.
chance to lose again.
He doesn't have a nickname like the Golden Boy.
I don't think that's
kind of
Brady's
nickname
nickname.
Yes, it
Who
is.
made that
I did
up?
not make it up. The announcer.
The
announcer.
Golden Boy.
The Golden Boy.
I've never.
I'm
heard that
playing. I'm
nickname
playing.
before.
I'm playing. Madden, and he's like, you know, the introduction.
It's Madden though.
It's still a nickname. They still call Des Bryant the X Factor in Madden.
Well, Dez is Dez.
They say-
that's
they-
something he does. He always
They're
does
like,
that.
here. He's like, I can't do the. Here comes the Golden. Boy.
What?
That's what it sounds like. It's so dark and
What are you
eerie.
talking
It's so dark
That
and
sounded like
eerie
a
for
Dark
you.
Knight.
It's,
Were you
it's,
Christian Bale?
It sounds so dark.
What is that?
It sounds so dark and eerie for such a beautiful name, Golden Boy.
Sounds like the Outsiders. Stay golden, pony boy.
Stay golden.
Stay golden.
Yeah. So the Cowboys head to London to play the Jaguars,
That's so cool.
and Tony Romo is actually on the plane.
Oh yes, I love it because that's a 9:30 game, right?
Nah, not this time. I wish. Last week was so.
That's like honestly
was it
the
last
NFL
week? Last week? No, the
Yeah, it
week
was
before,
last-
the week before. The week
yeah.
before, where they had the 9:30
That's why I love
in
the
morning.
NFL. That's why they're the
That
best.
was so awesome.
That's why they're the best because they're so innovative. That they're thinking, hey, most people on the East Coast they wake up like 8 and have to wait like 4 to 5 hours for a game. Unlike the West Coast, they just wake up at like 9 and games are already starting.
Yeah.
That was such a smart. You know how much
It was
money they can
awesome.
make?
It was so cool to wake up and football was already on. And it was actually a really good game too. The
Yes.
Falcons and Lions game, that was a good game.
And Lions came, but the Lions doing pretty good in that division. Who do
They
you
are.
got? Who do you got in the NFC? North.
The NFC North has the Lions, the Bears, the Vikings, and the
Forget
Packers.
the Bears. Forget the Vikings.
The Packers, though. So
Oh, those are only two Lions and
And
Lions
they already
Vi-
beat them once.
Yeah.
Lions are in the lead in that division right
Yeah.
now.
You know why? Because they're from Detroit. They're from Detroit.
I don't know what that means.
They're from Detroit.
Anyway,
I never
we
would have
have-
thought. I
It's
just
so
assumed.
cold
I just
in the D.
mute him. Mute him. How long are you gonna keep rewarding bad behavior?
All
I don't
right.
talk during football. All
He
right?
doesn't.
I don't.
He doesn't know much.
I know my place.
All right. Anyway, so we also have the 49ers and Saints, which can be a good game. I think Alden Smith's actually coming back.
He's just a disappointment to me. I just
Yeah,
don't.
I know.
He's not gonna help that defense much anyway.
I
so.
don't think so either. I think they're at home, the Saints. I think they're just going to shred the 49ers.
Their window has passed. The 49ers.
Yeah. I think so too.
Their window
I think
has passed.
I think Harbaugh's not coming back. He's not getting an extension. I think he's out.
Yeah. He really had his window for last year to get in. Lost to the Seahawks. Super Bowl made that comeback.
Still lost.
Still lost.
I think they're kind of fed up, 49ers.
Lost in the
Organization.
NFC Championship game against the Giants.
Oh, I remember that
Multiple
one
times. Remember that guy who dropped the punt?
too. That guy was getting death threat, all kinds of stuff.
I don't even. He was on the team the
Yeah.
season after. They
He's
got. They
out
had to
now.
let him go.
Also have the the Giants are just gonna. What are you doing? Pay attention.
I'm
Pay
trying.
attention, bro.
The Giants are just gonna get destroyed.
Someone's
I think
watching.
the Giants are headed up to Seattle, where they're just gonna get demolished probably
Oh, yeah.
in all likeliness. And then you have the night game, which should be interesting, despite what some may think. The Bears and Packers. I know the Bears have been a really big disappointment.
Oh, done. I don't care. I really don't. It's a game I won't watch.
I'll watch it.
Maybe just to see some points up, see some, some highlights.
I also have fantasy players, so I'm definitely gonna watch.
My fantasy league is terrible. Terrible. It's like I'm playing Ghost.
I almost got beat last night because of Andrew Luck and T.Y. Hilton.
I have Andrew
If it
Luck.
wasn't for Adam Vinatieri saving my life, Adam Vinatieri had 19 points in fantasy.
Let me tell you, if I cared about my fantasy football team in my league, I have Andrew Luck, T.Y. Hilton, and Adam Vinatieri. I could have started them, probably won my game, but nobody cares in that league.
You gotta find the league, man.
I'm trying.
It's tough.
I would want it to do, fantasy basketball, but
Yeah, but it's kind of annoying.
It is annoying.
It winds on you a little bit. Setting a lineup every day instead of just once a week. It gets annoying. All right. We're going to head into our next segment in a little while after this commercial break. We're going to talk about the first week of the NBA season.
Hey,
We got some
get money.
things
King
to
James.
say.
let's go Cavaliers.
Today we are going to be all about Jay-Z. So all our
Facts.
songs will be about Jay-Z today.
The greatest of all time.
He's not the greatest of all time.
He's up there.
He's up there, but he's not the
Pretty sure
greatest.
who's the best of all time?
That's a topic
for another day. Anyway,
You're right.
we have two of the greatest of all time, Jay-Z and Kanye, in Watch the Throne today. Murder to Excellence.
My song.
All right, so
Wait for the last one. That's a great song.
okay, let's get into. I just saw. I know what you're saying.
This man needs professional help.
Okay,
Oh,
let's get into it.
Justin.
Jay-Z and Kanye West, Murder to Excellence.
muted, son. Bloody murder, bloody murder, bloody murder.